up, ladies and gents, boys and girls? Welcome back to the channel, to all of you regulars, and hello to everyone that is new here. If you do not know who I am, my name is Jordan Molyneux, also known as GNS Moll. Now, you're all probably wondering, why is his nickname GNS Moll? Well, also folks, reason why that name is in fact is because I have just joined a YouTube group who go by the name of GNS Clan. So they reached out to me after seeing some of my FIFA videos, which I've been uploading quite a bit on recently. As if you do not know, we have two series on FIFA 21 with a player and manager career mode with my hometown football club, Barrow AFC. So that is why it's all changed. They reached out to me through a video, they commented and asked me if I would like to join their team, as they are pretty much branching out and trying different things. They are trying to do more FIFA videos, more Call of Duty and Rocket League. And well, I suggested that we could maybe try, considering we are a group, and that is try and get together as much as we can to try and actually play games together, so you guys can have a little bit of entertainment. Some of them have, well, to be fair, all of them have said that it does seem like a good idea. Hopefully we can try and do that, but it is early days yet, and everyone is still wondering, especially those that are closest to me, are all wondering, when are they going to announce you joining their team? And that is due to the editor. His name is Mark. I have been in contact with him. He is also in university, so he doesn't have an awful lot of free time, as much as anywhere kind of near as I would get, as I am 24. I'm one of the oldest, if not the oldest in the group. Yeah, so he's at uni, so he doesn't get an awful lot of time. He's pretty much the editor for the group, and he is making the video, and I've been in contact with him to sort all that stuff out. And I've put my ideas forward, and he really liked those ideas, and I sent him the clips that he's going to need to edit, and he is beginning editing on Friday. He's going to be editing the announcement video on Friday, and trust me, if I've seen some of the videos that he's done, and he is really good as well. So I am really looking forward to seeing what that announcement video is going to look like. I put my ideas towards him, he liked it, and I think it's going to do quite well, is that video. I'm not wanting it to be 30 seconds or whatever. I'm wanting it to be roughly around maybe 2 to 5 minutes, somewhere around there, so you guys, well, to the GNS Clan fans, they get to see a little bit more about me, about more of my content and what they can be expecting of me, as I think I'm one of the only members of the GNS Clan that actually do this kind of content, that I do sit down and do reaction videos, do in real life stuff, which football challenge video, got try not to laugh challenge, smash and pass. I think the majority of them haven't shown their face yet. I mean, that's their decision, and yeah, they have their own reasons to not showing their face. I felt like I had to, because you get to see my reaction, because my my facial expressions and my reactions can be quite funny. It just depends on what I'm watching or what I'm playing, and the reaction of my face normally is quite funny. So today we are going to be getting into a reaction video. So like I said, that announcement video for GNS Clan is going to be out hopefully by this weekend. I think at the latest it'll probably be the beginning of next week. So I'm really looking forward to listening to that and watching that and see what that is and how it comes about. As I said, I put my ideas forward, Mark loved it, and it looks like it's going to be a decent vid. But we are getting into a reaction video, and this is a new song that came out roughly 2 weeks ago. Not heard much of it. This is Sigala with James Arthur. Now, James Arthur, we all remember James Arthur. James Arthur was on the X Factor. He also won the X Factor. I thought he shouldn't have. I felt like the other guy that he was on with was a better vocalist. Well, that was my opinion. But I did like James Arthur's voice. I thought he was a very solid singer. And I thought he was going to be a solid artist as well. So he did well to win the X Factor that year. But he has done quite well, and he's also been in the limelight as of late, well, over the last year or so, because he was in a big old clash with none other than the entire British UK scene, right after JJ KSI beat Logan Paul in the boxing match in, well, the second fight, the rematch, which was in LA. And, well, he felt like it was the best thing for him to do was to give shit to everybody, really. And honestly, I think he kind of realised after a short amount of time that he was being very, very petty and very, very immature, that he was just going after these guys that are YouTubers, and they have, most of them had a bigger fan base than he did, especially if you combined them all together. They completely and utterly destroy his fan base because of the sheer numbers that they get, especially with, you know, the Sidemen. You know, they are the top dogs of YouTube right now. They are the ones that were doing it throughout YouTube and have been there ever since lockdown came in as well. They have done big things. They're the only YouTubers that were bringing out content. And then when lockdown kind of eased off, everybody else kind of joined in, and that was kind of like me as well. I was contemplating of doing YouTube, and then I started, I think it was May time, I think it was May 26th, which was my first video. But I'm actually looking forward to hearing what this sounds like. Like I said, I do think James Arthur is a decent artist. He has got a good voice. The last time I actually really liked a good song from him was when he did, I think it was from The Greatest Showman, and I think it was with Anne-Marie. I think it was Rewrite the Stars. And that was actually a really well done version of the song. So that's why I thought, this guy's good. He can write his own music. He can also take music and make it his own. So I'm looking forward to hearing what this sounds like. This is Sigala, James Arthur with Lasting Lover. So let's get straight into this reaction. But just before we do that though, a quick announcement that only 69% of you folks, of you viewers, are not yet subscribed. Come on now. We're currently set on 153 subscribers. That makes 97 subscribers short of my end of year goal of subscribers, which is 250. If you do enjoy what you see, do not hesitate to click the like button and also click subscribe and the notification bell for you to join the family of you guys and girls to never miss an upload. So let's get straight into this reaction in a 3, 2. That's from something else. But easy. Fucking hell. He's glowed the fuck up, hasn't he? I remember him being on the X Factor. He wasn't always a decent looking fella, was James. He wasn't always. I mean, I'm no catch either, but I think he had it quite rough as well, did James Arthur. I think he had a few things going on in his life. And to be fair, he's done very well with himself, with a massive amount of success. So congrats to him with that. He's worked hard to get to where he is as well. So you got to kind of tip your hat to that, really. Also, that little sound beat there, that little sound clip that Sigala has got there, that's from a different thing. That's from a different song. So, like I said, Sigala is a DJ. If you did not know already, Sigala is a DJ. I think he's more EDM, I think. If he's not EDM, then I'm kind of trying to think of what really area he is in. But yeah, James Arthur, he's got a solid vocal. He does have a solid vocal. It's that roughness, that grittiness that he has in his voice. You know, when he does sing, he does have a very strong growl in his voice as well. So yeah, I mean, well done to Sigala as well for bringing that little sound clip in there from that other song. Well done, because it's a very well known sound clip. It's got a very deep voice as well as James Arthur. Okay. I think he's added a bit of a drum kick in there. Ooh. That's what I like from James Arthur. When he goes for them kind of higher notes, but he's kind of trying to stay in that kind of grittiness and that, that roughness of his voice. He kind of has this sort of growl. He kind of has a certain, some form of growl, which is actually quite nice, especially in songs like this. Sometimes they don't work, but he's using his assets that he does have with his vocals very, very well on this. And Sigala's done very well here with this beat. This beat's stupid. That's the Sigala. That's the Sigala that I know. Whenever he has a song, Sigala, or most DJs, they have like this bit from the vocalist or the artist, and they kind of every single one of them do it. It does my head in sometimes, but it works there. Sometimes it's extremely aggravating. You're like, it's a pain. It's definitely a club vibe. Definitely a club song. Where's that from? That's from a song I can't remember the name of. Oh, I like the way he went. He was a bit more of the higher, and then he just kind of went, he just kind of dipped and then dived fully with the rest of that line to kind of going from here to it was very, very smooth. Like that again. Like it's this bit here. Beautiful. It's been used in so many movies. And TV series, there's that bit there. I can't remember the song. And there we have it, Sigala with James Arthur, Lasting Lover. Alright, I'm going to kind of take a kind of segment or a thing from a YouTuber that I do kind of like watching from time to time, and his name is Laid Back. So, is it a pass or is it trash? It's definitely it's a pass. It's a pass. It is a pass. That is a very, very good tune. Laid Back, don't come after me. No, that was a very good song. Definitely a club song. I mean, this has been out for 2 weeks. It's only on just over 2.1 million views. Like I said, James Arthur doesn't get the numbers like, you know, the Simon lads do, and the British, like Carl Freezy, Calix, all them lot. And yet he was coming after bands. I was like, what are you doing, lad? Like, you're making yourself look like a moron here. You got going after someone that your age demographic really, really like. I was like, this is what you're doing. You know, it really, really surprised me that he came after them. I was like, alright, lad, like, how about you kind of calm it down a little bit and then just get off Twitter for a little while, because his head was mashed, because all everyone kept doing was just calling him Boomer. He's just calling him a boomer. I was like, oh, poor lad, like, he's just getting absolutely terrorised by these people, by these fans and everything. But I'm like, you kind of asked for it. You kind of asked for it. You can't go after someone that is very high profile, like KSI, like the Sidemen, like Cal Freezy, like Calix. You can't come after these guys because they're gonna come after you. Their fans are loyal to the bone. Like, they will come after you and they will not leave you alone until you just either pack it in and move on. Because if you don't, they will not stop harassing you to the end of time. Because that's all fans are most of these days. Most of them are just trolls, like they are. The more like trolls. Like, if you say anything ill against them, they're on your ass. So, like I said, he's a good artist, but when he tries to get involved with people that are bigger than him, it doesn't always end well. Especially if you're going after someone that's like me going after, say the Sidemen, for instance, especially KSI, or see if I went after Logan Paul or Jake Paul, mainly Jake Paul. Like, that's not good for me, because I'm the little fish, whilst Jake is the big fish. I am going to lose. Although his fans are just filled with kids, I would lose. So I may get a lot of like respect for doing it, but because not a lot of people like him, but I would get a lot of shit, especially from his fans. But I try and give love and respect to everyone that I come across, even though if you don't show it off to me or give it to me in return, I was raised to always be kind and, you know, treat everyone with respect. You know, don't judge everyone just straight away. First you get to know them, you get to know their story. And before you know it, you end up having a lot of love and respect for that person. And then hopefully you feel like it will be vice versa, but it doesn't always end up that way. But if you always stay kind, if you always stay honest and real, it goes a long way, trust me. But that is going to be it from me today, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, the GNS announcement video of me joining the team should be out by either this weekend or at least by the beginning of next week. So maybe the Monday or the Tuesday, as the editor Mark is going to be editing the video on Friday. So thank you guys ever so much for stopping on by. This has been your boy Jordan Molyneux, also known as GNS Mall. I will see you guys next time. See you now, take care, and
I'm always waiting for you.